part of an ongoing commitment to inspire young theater artists in the Sioux Falls area, the Dakota Academy of Performing Arts has announced they are rebranding. Joining me today to tell us more about it is Assistant Director of Performances, Bob Wendland. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Bailey.
Yeah, tell us kind of what inspired this rebrand, or maybe kind of just the history of it.
Totally, yeah. So our youth theater program at the Washington Pavilion has been around for over 2 decades.
Wow.
And post-COVID, we were kind of starting to realize that we were hitting ceilings in a lot of different aspects of our program. We had the same number of kiddos and the same kiddos showing up for all the auditions and the classes and the workshops. We had a lot of the same audience members coming to our full productions. And so we were realizing that there were parts of our community that, for whatever reason, weren't being hit with our messaging.
Yeah.
And so we had some conversations with some key stakeholders. We had a lot of focus groups. We talked internally a lot for months and months and months. And eventually, we realized that the best opportunity for us to really just get our message out even farther was to rebrand. So the Dakota Academy of Performing Arts was founded, like I said, over 20 years ago, and the Pavilion took on a partnership with that program, and we've managed it ever since. And our mission has always been, and will continue to be, even with the new name, to inspire young people and to provide excellent opportunities for them to challenge themselves through theater.
Yeah. What else is going to be a part of this rebrand? Kind of what else is maybe different that you guys are taking that approach to?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of our programming will stay the same, but we're really putting a lot of momentum and energy behind a vision for a very diverse group of students. We want our casts, we want our classes, we want all of our groups to reflect our community. And so we're going to be doing a lot of communicating in different ways to reach some of those parts of the community that maybe we haven't reached before. Whether that be to get them enrolled in a class, or to sign up for our auditions, or even to just come see one of our shows.
Yeah, and kind of what's the benefit of theater? What's, the benefit for youth in doing this?
Gosh, there are just countless studies that show that being involved in the arts at a young age sets you up for success in a million different ways throughout your life. For me, my favorite part of getting involved in the arts, and specifically theater, is that you learn really quickly how to collaborate, how to build community. It's so inspiring to be in the room with these kids and our incredible staff. Our staff is just unbelievably top-notch. Because you walk in the room and you already feel a sense of community. There's no otherness, there's no us and them. It's just, we're all artists united to create something special.
Yeah.
So.
And it just builds such confidence too.
Yeah.
I was a theater kid, and
absolutely.
I still remember
Look at you
how
now.
great it was. I mean, it's so fun too for kids to get involved. It's such a different thing for them.
Absolutely.
Talk about kind of ways people can get involved with you guys and where they can find more information out.
Yeah, so I mean, a big motivating factor for this new name is that we really want to spotlight everybody. We want everyone to feel like they get their moment in the spotlight, or for some of our students, behind the spotlight, because some of them love the technical aspects of the theater. And so there are so many ways to get involved. I mean, if you're a young person who feels like you maybe have an acting bug or a technical theater bug in you, then heading to our website is a great opportunity to find out what different activities we have going on. We have classes all through the fall and the spring. This fall we have creative drama, which is our really little, if you're 6 to 8 years old and just want to get a taste of theater, that one's coming up very quickly. We have an improv class, a costuming class, we have a tap dancing class all this fall, and then different classes in the spring. Our youth productions, we auditioned a few weeks ago. Finding Nemo Jr. will be down at the Orpheum in a few weeks, and then a few weeks after that we'll have Mean Girls Jr. And a few weeks after that we'll be at the Belbus at the Washington Pavilion with our real young kiddos. So those are great ways for just young families or people who just want to support the program to buy a ticket and come and support these kids, because they truly, I mean, in my role, I get to see theater all over the country, and our students are just as good or better than any other that I've seen in the country. And so it's an exciting way to support a local group and to support young artists.
Yeah, so great. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me, Bailey.
And we'll be back after the break.